Hi friends. So I have to leave in about half an hour, but I haven't made a video in a while, and I thought it would be fun to live stream and sort of play loaded questions, which it'll be hard to do, but I thought maybe you could guess what I'm going to answer to the questions. So, oh, we have one person who wants to play. 4 people. Okay, I figure we'll play with, I don't know, 10 people. It's going to be hard to, hey, no harmonica. Have you guys ever played loaded questions? Hey, Anwar. So it's one of my favorite games, and it's extra fun to play with people that you know really well, because people give fake answers and it starts to get confusing, and you start to like frame each other and trick each other. No, it's not like loaded potato skins, but that sounds good. Okay, so I'm gonna, leave a comment if you want to play. I'm gonna write down the names of 10 people. I think, oh, we have 10 people watching right now. So I'm gonna ask a question, I'm gonna write down my answer, and then you guys will guess what I'm gonna say, and then I'll show you what I wrote down. Sound good? Then I have to leave at about 4:20ish to go teach a piano lesson. Hi, Tiberius. Okay, so we have Tiberius. You want to play? Movie Chatter, you want to play? You guys should check out Movie Chatter's channel. Anwar, do you want to play? Sherry? Okay. Anne-Marie, do you want to play? I've been so busy this week, I haven't had time to do any scam calls, and I had one call me, but they hung up right away. All I said was hello, and they hung up. Oh well. Hi, Terry. Terry, you want to play? I'm going to need people to keep track of the time for me, though. Okay, we have Sherry, Sherry, and Terry. Anwar, it's midnight. Okay. Oh, you did. It's not going to be complicated. I'm just going to ask a question and then write down my answer, and you guys will guess what I'm going to say, and then I'll show you what I wrote down. Okay, let me get the cards. Whenever I play this with my best friends, we always end up laughing until we cry. That's kind of my favorite emotion, laughing until you're crying. Okay, the question is, if you could press a button that would do one thing for you, what would it do? Okay, don't answer yet. I'm gonna write this down. Okay, I wrote down my answer. Did you all hear the question? Oh, thank you, Carl. That's so nice of you, Carl. Okay, if I had a button that I could press that would do one thing, what would I choose? Find my Mr. Right. I already have my Mr. Right. Okay, I'm gonna give you 30-ish. Anyway, I've been driving kids to appointments and having them apply for jobs and all sorts of stuff, so I haven't had time to do any scam calls. And the foam thing to my headset, the little microphone thing, that popped off and I can't find it, and I was gonna do one of my romance scammer videos. Oh well. Be super popular is one guess. Watch Die Hard. Play the piano like Mozart. Massage feature in my new mattress. That would be neat. Clean up the house. Okay. My answer was, can you see it? Clean the house. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, I feel like I never have the time or energy to clean my house. I have lots of time to mess it up. Oops, I bumped my umbrella light. Okay, so I think, so 2 people. Anne Marie said clean the house. And Sherry said clean the house. Die Hard is the best Christmas movie ever. I haven't seen it. Okay. Another question. I need a new card. This one isn't telling me. It's not giving me any good questions that I have an answer for. What is a deal breaker when you're dating someone? You guys can tell me your own answers too. Okay, what is a deal breaker when you're dating someone? There's so many answers to that. I don't think anyone's gonna guess this. Okay, I wrote down my answer to what is a deal breaker when you're dating someone. Hi, Anita. Terry says finding out he's married. That could be a problem. Anita, are you in the game? Okay, that gave you guys a little time to think. Okay, the one deal breaker when I'm dating someone would be, can you see? Being a psycho. It is not okay to be a psycho, and I did go on a date with a psycho, and it's a long story, but I avoided him for days until I moved. I was already planning on moving. I didn't move because of him, but yeah, towards the end of the night, he told me, "You don't know it yet, but you have a boyfriend." That is not an okay thing to say on a date, on your first date, when you just met the person that morning. Not okay. Okay, no one guessed being a psycho, so we'll move on to the next question. Yeah, okay, movie chatter. Unless it's on Instagram, then all the guys I date on Instagram are psychos. And I like it that way. Okay, what's a deal breaker for you guys when it comes to dating? If you had a steamroller, what would you like to crush? That's a fun question. Okay. Again, there are so many things that I could answer. What would I like to steamroll if I had a steamroller? Hmm. Okay, what do you think my answer is going to be to what would I steamroll if I had a steamroller? Hello, Icy George. What about gold bars? Terry says, my next door neighbor. Well, not quite. I do want him to move. Hi, Deo. My G's? What? I don't know what that means. Is that slang? People's egos. I see the answer debt. Oh, debt might be for the dating thing. Okay, my answer is scammers. I would steamroll scammers. But there are plenty of things I would steamroll. Okay. Help me keep track of the time, okay? I have to leave at like 20. Okay, who? Your ex's cell phone. Politicians? Yeah, lots of politicians. Okay. Anwar said scammers. Who else said scammers? Sherry said scammers. Oh, look, Sherry got another one right. I think I have a child dancing upstairs. There's a lot of noise. Okay, next question. This is so much fun. But it'd be more fun if there were people in the room with me and we could play this the real way. So when you're playing for real, everyone writes down an answer except for the person who's asking the question. Someone else reads all the answers and then you have to guess who said what. And it is so much fun. Okay. What would you be horrified to see floating in your toilet? Okay. What would I be horrified to find floating in my toilet? Hmm. Any guesses? Okay, Anita said scammers too. All right. Okay, a huge cockroach, a mouse, a floaty. I'm going to assume you mean as in a number 2. Rod Stewart? Yes, I would be terrified to find Rod Stewart floating in my toilet, but it didn't occur to me that that would happen. A snake? Yes, dead rat. Ooh, Sherry says we have a Black Widow issue. No. Anne Marie says new eyeglasses. Hi, TKU. Oh, that sounds like a good meal. Yum. Okay. So when I think about something that would possibly be floating in my toilet, it would be something that perhaps Sabrina put there, just because kids love to throw things in the toilet. So one of my friends, her daughter got into her tampons and put all of the tampons in the toilet, and it soaked up all of the water. If I found a spider or something in there, I would just flush the toilet so I wouldn't be terrified. But I put money because if it were a significant amount, like say I had $100 bill, which I don't, or a $20 bill, and let's say Sabrina threw it in the toilet, then I would feel like not only would I have to fish it out, I would feel like I had to use it again, but I wouldn't want to touch it. So maybe I'm a bit of a germaphobe. One time, my husband was flushing the toilet, and just as he did it, my son threw my deodorant in it, and it went down and it got stuck. So my husband had to disconnect the toilet. And this is when we rented, so that was even more annoying. We didn't want to tell our landlords, hey, our son threw deodorant in the toilet and come fix it. So first we tried putting a glove on him and making him reach in and try to grab it out, and that didn't work. So yeah, my husband had to tip it forward and then push it back out. Was the money laundered? Okay, can you guys tell me the time? We might have time for a few more. I don't have an answer for this one. And this one would be too easy. If you were in jail, whom would you want for your cellmate? Obviously, I'd want my husband to be there. If you went to a nightclub, what would you call it? I don't know. I'm going to pick a new question. New card. Here's a question. What do you not want to talk about? I'm not going to answer that. If I didn't want to talk about something, then I'm not going to talk about it here. Okay, what do you often daydream about? We'll do that one. What do I often daydream about? Okay, we have sleep, a nice quiet day. Those sound nice. Getting your play button. Oh, play button would be fun. I'm not sure if that's ever going to happen. The beach. Hi, Noreen. A nice vacation. Having endless budget for babysitters. Singing on Broadway. That would be fun. I've actually never been in a musical. I played the piano for the last musical in high school. And I had decided I wasn't going to audition because I wanted to focus on my grades. And I think was I working too? I don't know. Yeah, I decided not to audition. And then our choir director begged me to play the piano for it. And I thought I should have just auditioned, because I ended up saying yes because he was desperate for a pianist. Oh, the question was, what do I often daydream about? Anwar says, I was planning on taking a shower, but since you mentioned Psycho. Bahamas. Oh, that would be nice too. Okay, my answer is having enough money to not be worried. So I worry pretty much constantly because I have one child. I have two children who are going to have major problems. Well, actually, one already does. One, I guess, should have had braces before, and now it's kind of too late. And so not only do they need braces, they also need jaw surgery. So that's going to be really expensive. And that's my oldest, who's 19. And then Carmen also needs an expander. If she doesn't get the expander and braces, they're going to have to pull out permanent teeth, and she might end up needing jaw surgery too. So, that is really stressful. And I've spent years saving money in our health savings account, but the dental stuff won't go towards a medical deductible. And I'm about to go use the like max out our deductible for my medical stuff. And this was going to be the year that I was going to go get allergy shots, so my voice won't be so affected anymore. I heard that the shots can be really effective. So now I'm wondering if I'll be able to get my shots after all, and I have to have probably some invasive tests next month or the month after. Yeah, it's it's expensive. I don't dream of being rich. I don't think I'll ever be rich. I just want enough to not worry and just to have the things that we need, just to be able to afford the things that we absolutely have to have. So I'm sure so many people are in the same boat. Oh, Anita, that's so nice. Anita says, I wish I hit the Powerball. I'd help each and every one I follow. That's so kind. Yeah, I wish everyone could afford everything they need. I get really annoyed when rich people say, you don't need money to be happy. All that matters is that you're together. But there is a lot of stress that comes with not having enough money for basic necessities. And these same people who say stuff like that, they surprise their kids with trips to Disneyland and Legoland. They take trips to Europe and they have a huge house and just nice everything. And yeah, people who are stinking rich should not preach to, to poor people about how being poor is supposed to make them feel. Hey Mom, how are you doing? Oh, thanks, Hemi. Thanks, Terry. Things will work out somehow. Jared also needs sinus surgery, so not only does he need jaw surgery, well, the dentist said that, and then when I talked to an oral surgeon yesterday about getting Eric's wisdom teeth out, he said, no, Jared would have to get braces first, then have his wisdom teeth out, and then get the jaw surgery. And he's at an age where he needs to be going to college and getting out on his own. So that's, oh my gosh, it's overwhelming. Yeah, bills are tough, for sure, Sherry. Sherry says we had 4 emergencies with our kitties in just a few months' time. We rescue the babies, and I broke my foot in the midst of their issues. Oh my gosh, I feel for you. I broke my foot and my boys were 6, 3, and 2, and I was on crutches for 4 months. It was a nightmare. Deo says, all of the rich people I know never say you don't need money to be happy. They say the opposite. Yes, money definitely makes life easier. But me and my husband, uh, we're not greedy people, and we tend to be so nice that we probably get taken advantage of. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to do one more question. Can you tell me the time, Pacific Standard? I'm going to pick another question. I'm not sure about these. What is the root of all evil? It's 4:10. Thanks. Okay, what do you think I think is the root of all evil? I'm seeing if I missed anybody back here. Okay, we have hey Alan, chicken fried rice. Greed, religion, no, I don't. Love of money. The orange man. We have a couple people said scammers. Fake news. Oh yeah, my friend Jennifer was affected by fake news just the other day. So she's a composer, a pianist, and she did this cool music video for her song "The Fire Within," and she had this old grand piano that she bought as a stunt piano for music videos, and the last video she made, it got messed up when they were trying to move it off of the sand. And so she decided for The Fire Within, she would set the piano on fire. And it was misreported by classical FM that, well, they did this clickbait title where they said this woman burns her piano in the name of art, like put it in quotation marks. And they screwed up the facts and said that she burned a Yamaha, like a new piano. And all of these snooty people were saying horrible things like she should have set herself on fire. And like multiple people said stuff like that. And other people said that pianos have a soul, and basically what she did was murder. Like, okay, go check out there. Go to Classical FM and see if their post is still up. And there is someone who said that it was the same as murder. And that was like a rough day for her. The people are saying the nastiest things. And I said, wow, people care more about a giant piece of wood than a human being who has feelings. It's totally messed up. So I think they took the Facebook post down where people were piling on, and they did edit the article after a bunch of fans complained, but they still haven't apologized to her, and they owe her a big apology. Okay, the root of all evil, I said selfishness. So selfishness would be tied to greed and lots of terrible things. Selfishness is what ruins families and marriages and so, well, I should probably get ready to go. Yeah, Mom, those people are wound up way too tight. I couldn't even believe my eyes. And Jennifer is the nicest person. Like, even when people say things to her that are perverted or unkind, like, she is always kind. And there's like one guy that she probably should have blocked, who I would have blocked, and she still hasn't blocked him, just because she's so nice. People just had no idea the kind of person they were trashing. Well, thank you all for coming and playing. And sorry we lost to the stream in the middle of it, like usual. So I bought some little prizes for my piano students at the dollar store, and so I'm excited to show my student who I'm about to see that if you accomplish these things, you can pick out some party poppers or some poppets. I thought with the 4th of July coming, he would enjoy getting a reward like that. So doing whatever I can to motivate them to practice. It's hard. So one of my students yesterday seemed excited about it. Thanks again, Carl, for the donation through Super Chat. And I'm going to try to do a scammer video soon. I have a couple friends who are moving, and so I've been going over and helping them pack, and then I've had multiple appointments and stuff. So things are crazy right now. Thanks so much. I hope you guys have a great day, and I really hope I can talk to a scammer soon for your entertainment. See you later.